It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You are still locked into your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. It's time for us to talk fashion. When they met as contestants on the set of David Tlale's reality designing competition, The Intern, back in 2016, little did they know that the journey of a groundbreaking collaborative design duo was about to begin. They have since seen their designs being showcased on catwalks of Johannesburg, Cape Town and Arise Fashion Weeks, as well as exhibited at a showroom in Paris.
Absolutely, and now joining Expresso via video call are Mmuso Potsane and Maxwell Boko, the brains and hands behind MMUSOMAXWELL. And we're going to chat about their design process as well as the inspiration behind their latest collection called MMOKODO. A very good morning to you, Mmuso and Maxwell. How are you?
Hi guys. Hi, how are you guys?
We're all good and we're so excited to get to know you guys a little bit more. I'm going to start with you, Maxwell. What was it about each other's aesthetic, and work ethic that made you realize that, hey, we could actually work together and join forces and be a great duo?
So, like you mentioned before, we met through the internship by David Tlale. During the internship, Mmuso was the more technical intern, and I was more of like the lead with heart type of person. Mm-hmm. So like his strength is in technicality and mine is like in general. So we saw that, and also like our aesthetic was similar from the get-go. And David used to ask, are you guys copying from each other? Which was not the case. We just had similar aesthetic. So we're like, what's the point of having two similar brands instead of having one strong brand?
And the brand looks great as well. MMUSOMAXWELL. The logo looks absolutely beautiful. Mmuso, so talk to me about how you combine your individual creative influences and those skills that you were talking about now together in the design process. Take us through from conceptualization through to final product.
Like he mentioned before, we look at sort of each other's strengths, and then from there on we try to conceptualize as to who knows what better than the other one. And then from there on, it's always about cultures that are, because we come from different cultural backgrounds, so it also sort of puts that into play in terms of like the creativity and also conceptualizing the collections just in general. And also because I'm the more technical one and he's the more creative one, it sort of balances our sort of collections and aesthetics so that it also appeals to a more commercial market, if I have to say.
And I love that you guys are both working on your strengths and infusing the different cultures that you come from. Maxwell, I just want to talk to you about the Spring-Summer 21 IMBOKODO collection, which features striking structural and asymmetrical layered lines. Can you tell us more about the narrative that has been woven into this line?
So basically this season, we wanted to challenge the narrative of a woman's place in society, especially in African cultures. So we dove into the world of these culturally influenced women who live in a modern space. Women who encompass like these domestic features, and despite like our patriarchal notions, they can still hold prominent positions in society, politics, and the economy.
And
having seen some of those images, they look absolutely fantastic. Stunning designs.
And Kat, I have to add that I love fashion that makes a statement, whether political, whatever the situation is. If you go out there and you can, expand on what you're wearing, for me is a +10. So shout outs to you guys for that.
Purposeful design. Now, Mmuso, you've also gotten to style people like Beyonce when she was here for Global Citizen. Congratulations on that. And, I mean, you're only on the up and up right now. That must have put the biggest smiles on your faces. So what is your vision for the future in terms of being a design duo?
Our vision is to basically see ourselves in the stores that we admire around the world, and also having to see like people locally receive our brand very well and be able to wear it on a sort of normal basis without having to have like the struggle of accessing the brand. I think that's one of our main goals, having our brand be accessible all around the world, but most importantly, locally, where people can actually, appreciate it and wear it without having to struggle, like I said.
Yeah.
From the local
Yeah.
stage straight to the global stage, we hope that you guys continue soaring higher and higher and that your MMUSOMAXWELL collection breaks boundaries, man.
Yes, thank you so much.
for
And
having us.
I just want to mention that the MMUSOMAXWELL collection is available for pre-order. You can check it out on our social media platforms.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent stuff. Wow, a collection that is as striking as the rock that it is named after. We can't wait to see what bright stars this duo will be leaping to next.